Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are joining us from. I would like to welcome you on today's Introduction to PlantStream Basic Operations Demonstration. My name is Russell Fermosil. I am one of the technical specialists of PlantStream and a piping engineer with years of experience in industries such as oil and gas, petrochemical, power generation, and biopharmaceuticals. So just a quick background of PlantStream. PlantStream started as a joint venture between two Japanese companies, Chiyoda Corporation and RM. Chiyoda Corporation is a global EPC contractor with vast experience in large-scale plants, while RM is a CAD company that specializes in automation and digital transformation of the construction industry. So with RM Inc.'s acquisition of Chiyoda Corporation's shares, PlantStream Inc. has now become a wholly owned subsidiary of R&D Inc. So what differentiates PlantStream from other 3D CAD software is that it is built to tailor to the specific needs and requirements of the engineering industry. So furthermore, new functions are added to the software every 3 months, keeping it at par with the latest trends and standards in the engineering industry. Okay. So since our launch in 2020, PlantStream has been adopted by about 25 companies worldwide, ranging from plant owners and major EPC contractors, both in Japan as well as globally. So as you can see here are some of the logos of our customers. So PlantStream has also been utilized for a wide range of different plant applications, as you can see on the screen. So from waste water treatment, chemical, ultra pure water, hydrogen, LNG, refineries, petrochemicals, FPSO, biomass power generation, and other type of plants. So here you can see the application phases for PlantStream. So PlantStream is mainly used for FS, pre-feed, and feed phase of the design process. So furthermore, we also have the data export function to connect to some of the industry's leading CAD software to allow users to continue to detail design on the EPC phase of the project, resulting to shortened schedule. So let us now proceed with the actual software demonstration. And now, cut. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen. So this is the PlantStream user interface, and as you can see, it is quite straightforward compared to the other traditional computer-aided tools. So right here in the center, we have the main view, which serves as our primary workspace. So this is where we place elements and route pipes for our project. And on the upper right, there's the perspective box, which gives us a clear indication of our current viewpoint. Okay, and over on the right-hand side, we have the object view. So this is where we can find and drag objects like structures, equipment, block patterns into the main view. So now let's try placing an element to see how easy it is. Let's say we want to add a single rack. So all we have to do is to head to the Elements tab, and then under Structures, select the rack, and then drag it over to the main view. So once it's there, modifying it is just as simple. So we just need to click the rack and then go to the Properties tab and adjust the dimensions. So for example, we would like to change the length to 100 meters or 100,000 mm. The width to 10 meters or 10,000 mm. And add 10 longitudinal spans. And set it to have 3 layers. And just like that, so the element is now updated. So PlantStream also supports various steel specifications, including ASTM, DS, and Euro means we can customize member shapes and sizes as needed. And also adding features like ladders, stairs, fireproofing, and platform is incredibly straightforward. So basically, it's all designed to make the customization as smooth as possible. Now let's proceed with the equipment. Okay. So again, on the Elements tab, we can see the equipment section. So PlantStream provides templates for frequently used equipment such as pumps, heat exchangers, vessels, and tanks. So let's try placing a skirt support vessel, for example, this one. So we simply select it from the Elements tab and then drag it to the main view and then drop it, let's say here. So even if we are working with limited information during the early stages of a project, we can still define the equipment outline using these three basic dimensions. So for example, we will set the shell base offset to 9,000 mm and the shell diameter to 2,000 mm and the height to 20,000. Okay, so what makes this even better is that the PlantStream includes a built-in calculation engine. So based on the basic dimensions that we've provided, it automatically calculates the subdimensions details. So all we need to do is to click this update subdimensions button, and then PlantStream generates the rest for us. So we can also edit nozzle data with ease. We just need to click on the nozzle, let's say this nozzle, and then go to the Properties tab and adjust its properties. Let's say we would like to adjust the nozzle size to 12 inches, okay, and shorten the nozzle length to 1000 mm, and it's done. So this example demonstrates just how straightforward and efficient it is to model structures and equipment using PlantStream. So basically, the software simplifies the process, making it accessible and user-friendly for all levels of expertise. Okay. Now let us proceed with the black pattern. So again, on the Elements tab, as we scroll down, we do have the black patterns section. So basically, black patterns is one of the main features of PlantStream. So these are preset templates for equipment and piping layout. So they're incredibly useful for repetitive modeling tasks. So for example, let's say we want to set up a pump layout with a typical piping routing. So we just select the black pattern from the Elements tab and then drag it to the main view, let's say here. Then there's a parameter settings window where we can customize the number of pumps. Let's say we want to have 4 pumps instead of 2. So just simply select 4. And it will automatically update the model, adding 2 more pumps with connected suction and discharge lines. So we can also adjust the valves on both suction and discharge. So if we want to have a double black valve configuration, so simply select double, and it will automatically add another black valve. Same goes with the discharge line. So if we select double, it will add another black valve and adjust the connected elements. Okay. And then in this parameter settings window, we can also modify the nominal pipe size of the suction and discharge line, change the pipe specs, installation, and the line numbers. And we can easily rotate this black pattern by just simply clicking this button here, or just type in the required rotational angle. And then once we are satisfied with the configuration of our black pattern, all we have to do is to click on OK to place it on our main view. Okay, so instead of placing each element one by one, these black patterns gives us a fully adjustable starting point. So this not only saves time, but also ensures consistency across our designs. Okay, now let's talk about the autopipe routing. So the autopipe routing is another main feature of PlantStream. So it is the product of algorithms and rules that was fed into the system. So here's how it works. So let me just zoom in closer. So as you can see here, we have the blue and red arrows. So the blue arrow represents the from point, and the red arrow represents the 2 points. So for example, we want to create a root definition connecting the vertical vessel to this set of pumps. Okay, so first we define the root by selecting the from point and the 2 point. Okay. Then we click the create root definition. Then we enter the necessary data like the fluid code, pipe spec, insulation, and line number. And by the way, a PlantStream comes with a built-in default database that users can customize to suit their specific needs. And the default database is ASME-based. So once done with providing the necessary data, just click on OK. So once that's done, we just need to click this root assist button and PlantStream will automatically generate the root. So let us add another piece of equipment. Let's say horizontal heat exchanger. So again, from the Elements tab, let's say this heat exchanger. So select and then drag and drop to our main view. Let's say to this position. And let us create more root definitions using the same steps. So for example, from the set of pumps to this heat exchanger, okay, enter the necessary data, then click on OK, then do the root assist. And let's create one more from the heat exchanger to the battery limit of our pipe rack. So basically, the battery limits of our pipe rack serves as from and 2 points also. So we can select them as our start and end point for our root definition. Okay, so we just created 3 piping routes easily. So these are a few examples of how we can create root definitions in PlantStream. Okay, so PlantStream is a great tool for studying the most optimized layout. So besides making 3D models quickly, another major benefit of PlantStream is the ability to try out different layouts quickly. So once our basic layout is ready, we can move the equipment around, allowing us to test various designs to see which one works best. So assuming that this is our option 1 layout, and we would like to create an option 2 layout where this vertical vessel is on the other side of the pipe rack. And these set of pumps are located in this position, let's say here. And we would like to move this heat exchanger closer to the set of pumps. And let's say we would like to rotate this heat exchanger. Okay. So we will notice that the piping has been disconnected. However, we do not worry because we have the data on the back end of PlantStream. So the from and to data remains as it is. All we need to do is to click the root assist button and then select all routes, and it will automatically reconnect based on the from and to points that we have defined. Okay. And another great feature of PlantStream is the from to list. Which is this one. So the from to list contains all the piping data such as fluid codes, unit codes, sequence line number, nominal pipe size, uh, as well as the from ID and to ID of our routes. So you can export this list as a spreadsheet, make modifications, and re-import it to PlantStream. So this feature can be used for bulk loading route definitions in PlantStream. So for example, if you already have a line list extracted from your intelligent PNIDs, you can convert it into PlantStream's template, import it, and then let the software do the rest. So for example, let me just pull up this model. So let us assume that we already defined the location of the of our structures and equipment in our model. And we wish to use the from tool list to bulk load the root definitions in PlantStream. So this is a from tool list template from PlantStream. And you may notice that there are parameters that have an asterisk. So these are the minimum details required to create root definitions in PlantStream. So all we have to do is to uh, open the from tool list and then import the necessary data or the from tool list that we have created using the line list that we have extracted from our intelligent PNI. And as you can see here, we have 89 roots that has been imported using the from tool list. So all we have to do is to click on OK. Okay. Once we have successfully imported the from tool list, all we need to do is to click on the root assist button and then select all roots and then let the plant stream do the rest. So it depends on how much a software are running in your PC, but normally 100 lines can be created in less than 10 seconds. And in our case, we are able to populate the 89 root definitions that we have imported in just a matter of 3 seconds. Okay. And also, if your line has a certain process requirement, let's say, for example, this line from the top of the column, okay, going to this horizontal vessel. So let me just isolate this line. So if you want a no packet configuration, we can simply select it from the properties tab. So under the properties tab, just scroll down under the line conditions, we have the process requirements. So we can simply select the no packet requirement. Okay. And then regenerate the line by using the root assist function. So PlantStream will automatically recalculate the available space for it to be able to satisfy the process requirement that we have defined on our properties tab. Okay, now there is no packet on the line from the top nozzle to the vessel. So aside from creating 3D models quickly, we can also export multiple reports from PlantStream for our MTO activities. Just go to the file menu, then under export file, select the material takeoff. So these are the available reports that we can extract from the from PlantStream. So we can generate report for structure civil BQ, structure MTO, civil MTO, cable tray MTO, as well as pipe element MTO. Okay. So those are the key features of a PlantStream under piping design mode. So again, take note what we have discussed is under piping design mode. So from quick element placement and flexible block patterns to smart auto routing and data management with the from to list, um, PlantStream is designed to make your workflow faster, smoother, and more efficient. So going back, so if you want to know more about our software and the other design modes, so you can visit our website or book a demo with us. So just scan the QR codes on your screen. Okay. And thank you all for joining us today and for being an engaged part of this discussion. So I hope you found the demo insightful and can envision how PlantStream can revolutionize your operations. So our platform is designed to streamline your plant management processes, optimize resource allocation, and ultimately boost your productivity. So hoping to see you or hear from you soon. Thank you.